All right. Today we are going to take a look at how to position design elements in your design or how to create amazing looking design, well aligned design. So, what makes a design stand out? The way elements are being positioned on your design is actually what makes it look appealing to the eyes. Now, there are rules guiding object placement in your design. You don't just bring in pictures or icons or illustrations and just drop them anywhere on your design. There are certain guidelines or something that helps you to create uh, interesting design. You will be designing content for social media, for companies, flyers, and all of that. So let's take a dive into those principles in design, element placement. So on Canva, we have what we call grid. Grid helps you to know how to place objects on your design. So how do you find the grid? You click on these three dots here. You see view settings. You click on view settings. Here you can see show grid view, show timeline duration, show guides and add guides, show margin, show print bleeds, and check design accessibility. So show, we're going to use show guides, show guides, which is this. Now you can see uh, this. Now this is a 3 by 3 guide. There are different types of design guide. On this 3 by 3 design, when you want to start your design, remember all the design principles we gave helps you to create interesting looking designs. So in these 3 by 3 designs, most times your main object of focus should be at your tail end in your design. Let's look for a shape, a circular shape for instance. Now you can see this shape is at the center of my screen, well positioned, well aligned in the center. If this is my object of focus, I can't put it in the center of design. I want to take this shape and drop it at this point here. And maybe change the color to something more like what I want. Let's pick a yellow. So in this, then now that this is there, I can increase it a little bit. I can put in a text. So let's add some little bit of text to the design. Okay, let's pick this. Good. Okay, let's delete one. So now in this case, I will move the text to now because my object of focus is here, I will most likely align my text to sit maybe somewhere here. So this is positioning my object and then a text to go with it. And then I could bring in my logo. Let's go to elements and search for logo. This is just for practice purposes, so any logo can work for us. Let's just see so let's pick this. Good. So we have this is our logo. So the logo can either be here or at the side, maybe a little bit smaller. And then if the logo is going to be like that, then this has to come down a little bit to this. So it sits, you can see the design. And then next you can have your contact at the bottom. So let's put in the contact of our design. We'll add a text, or let's say an icon. Contacts. So we have different icons. I can pick this, which is a phone icon, drag to the bottom and resize. Very small. And then I drop it somewhere here. I can also still reduce the size a bit because I want it to be as small as possible. So that's there. I'm going to add another one. I will put this, and also I'm going to reduce the size here. Now your designs have to match the size, so I'm going to zoom so that I can see exactly what I want to resize it to. Good. So now my two icons are here. So on this, I'm going to take them down. And then this one, same thing, put it somewhere here. So my icons are there. So I'm going to write my web address, which is get a text, choose a body text, and then you type www. So www.brandgecko.com. So Brand Gecko is the name of my company. I will reduce the size and then bring it down here and drop it. But before doing that, I'm going to shift this guy somewhere here and then pick this and drop it here. Then I'm going to duplicate this. I select the text, copy it, and drag it somewhere here, and put my. So on this, I'm going to change it to my phone number. Sorry, yes, phone number. So 07030619859. And then I'm going to take it close to this. And then if you have any other design elements, you can actually put like a background to make your design pop up. So we can actually search for a background in elements. Just type on background. Background. So you're going to see a variety of different background types. So you see this, I like this, so let's pick this. So you can see what we have here. So I can extend it, and then I have this. Now you can see it's covering my main object of focus. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to send this background to the back. You scroll down to this point, you check position. You see position, you click on position. It says send to back or backward or bring forward. It's currently forward. So if I want it to cover this design proposal, I'll ask it to move to front. So it's covering everything. If I said go backward, so I said go to back. So it's going to go behind. Now you can see my design. So now let's we can now drop probably a call to action along this down line here. And the call to action could be, let's put a text right up. Let's drag it down. And then we say, we can get it fixed. So we reduce the text. We can get it fixed. Because we are not making the text bold, we can use a color to make it stand out. So let's give it a striking color, red. Yes. We can also use green because our phone icon there is already greenish. So, but green is too light. We're talking of this green, but okay, this works best for us. This okay. Then change the font style to something more artistic because it is our call to action. So I could use this, but that's not readable, so let's go with this instead. All right, so now good. All right, so now let's take away the grid so you can see the full beauty of the design. Go back to your three dots, go to view settings, and you say show guides. You click on it and boom, the guide is gone. So this is our design. This is how you place objects. So you can see your subject, which is the yellow box. You see the design proposal, and then your call to action. We can get it fixed. When someone looks at your design, they see automatically the yellow box, they see the design proposal behind it, and then they see the call to action, we can get it fixed, and then they get your contact details. I hope you can practice one or two things using these principles.